Hello. So today we are actually going to talk about something that is present in all our kitchens and in all our snack bags, which is popcorn.
पॉपकॉर्न के ऊपर टैक्स मैं इसका पूरे पृष्ठभूमि आपके सामने रखना चाहती हूं।
But we are not just going to talk about any popcorns, we are going to talk about how salted and caramelized popcorns are taxed differently and whether all that makes sense or not. So, you might have noticed when you buy regular popcorns, it might still come at a reasonable price, but the moment you buy the caramelized versions, it comes with a higher price tag.
इसीलिए पॉपकॉर्न का ट्रीटमेंट में जब तक वो नमकीन है, सॉल्टेड है, मसाला एडेड है, चटपटा मसाला है, चिली पाउडर है, कुछ हो, सब 5%, am I right? 5%. But when it has added caramelized sugar, it is no longer namkeen. इसीलिए उसका रेट अलग है.
Another example is, let's say a loaf of bread. It might be tax free, but the moment you add chocolate and sugar into it, the tax goes up. A plate of plain rice might come at a very minimal tax, but the moment you turn it into biryani, the tax again goes up. And the same thing happens with popcorns. But why does this happen? Well, it all boils down to the goods and services tax, which is the GST. So you see, under the current GST framework, a regular salted popcorn is considered a basic snack which does not require much processing. So it is taxed under the lower bracket of 5%. But the caramelized versions have the extra ingredients like caramel or sugar, and it also needs extra processing, so it is taxed under a higher bracket of 18%. But is this the best approach? Maybe, maybe not. And we are going to talk about it in this video. Now, here's the thought. Should all food items be taxed lower with their prices being adjusted according to the ingredients and manpower required to make them rather than labeling certain items as luxury food products? Imagine instead of labeling caramelized popcorn as a luxury food, we just priced it higher because it requires more ingredients and efforts to make. But lumping caramelized popcorn into a higher tax bracket simply because it's sweeter and it's more processed doesn't really align with this logic. Now, let me share something interesting. On December 18, 2024, Supreme Court ruled that coconut oil should be taxed at 5% as an edible oil rather than being taxed at 18% as a hair care product. This ruling highlighted the importance of context, whether the item is being used as food or otherwise. Now, this shows that taxes on products can and should be aligned according to how they are being used. But the situation of food is a little bit different. Take the popcorn example. Whether salted or caramelized, popcorn are food, yet they are being taxed differently. So here the big question is, should India simplify its food tax structure by lowering taxes on all food items and adjusting the prices according to their ingredients and preparation rather than categorizing some food items as luxury? So what do you think? Would a more streamlined tax system in India make the food items and other snacks more affordable and fairly priced? Or are there other factors that we should consider? Let us start the conversation in the comments below because your thoughts matter.